Everybody, welcome back. This is Jenny from Cosmic Hearts Healing. Today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming energy shifts that's going to be happening. But I want to start by going back to January of 2019. What has been really taking place for me in my life is just coming to a fuller, deeper understanding of what I need to do in my life to find that place of self-love and abundance within, to create more peace, love, and joy for myself. I've been breaking down my karmic patterns, and if I've had unhealthy relationships, really trying to ask myself what role I play, what I need to do to create healthy ones, if my work isn't flowing, what I need to do to get my work flowing, and just really seeing all the patterns in my life of how I hold myself back. Okay? So if you've been on this journey a while, you may have come to the clarity of what it is. And I feel like a cycle is over. I feel like the cycle of me searching, of knowing how I need to guide myself to find that peace and joy and love within myself is over. I've come to a place of feeling whole within myself. So if you've been on the journey for a few years, or you might be coming to a clearer understanding of what you need to move forward. If you're just coming onto the journey, you might be coming to the understanding that you need to take the spiritual path, that you need to find that you're done with having to deal with all this energy and you're ready to take those steps onto the spiritual journey. But some way in 2019, you're coming to a deeper understanding of yourself, okay? One other thing that I want to talk about really quick is how I don't study astrology the way that I do astrology, or when I talk about astrology, or when I talk about energy reports. I go off of the people that I know in life. So if my daughter is a Sagittarius, when I talk about the Sagittarius energy, that's how I'm going to relate to the Sagittarius energy, okay? So I just use people that I know, relationships that I have come across, and the way that their energy has affected my life, okay? So air signs, I believe if you've been on this journey the past few years, you've been fighting a lot of mental energy and a lot of spiritual energy, at least for me, because I'm a energy healer. I've been karmically clearing a lot of the heavy energy for the collective to move forward, not just for me. So I've been doing deep purges of spiritual heavy energy, along with clearing of my mental thoughts. Okay, air signs are guided by their thoughts, which can pull us off track. We overthink things, and then we want to go right, and then we say no, but then left looks good, and then right, and then left, and right and left. But air signs, you really need to learn how to tap into how you feel. What are your feelings trying to tell you? What is the best way to move forward from there? And along with your heart and your mind, but finding a clearer, trying to balance that, okay? Earth signs, from what I see around me, are really dealing with physical things, whether it be work, whether it be real relationships. They're just whatever is on the physical earth, some way they're learning these same lessons, but not through the way that I am. But they're actually getting to the same place. So they need to figure out how to break their patterns within their work, within their friendships, which I did the same thing, but they're not, from what I hear and understand, and I know, they're very clear in their mind. So maybe earth signs too, just tapping into how you feel and finding that balance too. Okay, so with any of the water signs, you would have been guiding yourself from a place of how you feel, how you think other people feel, what you can do to make other people feel, and not finding clear thought in all of that process. Maybe overdoing, overgiving. So, fire signs are driven by passion, okay? So it's not letting that work again, or not letting that love, or not letting something pull you off course. So I mean, I think we all have these energies within us, so we're all dealing with them in our own way. Okay, so it's just finding them patterns, finding the balance within all of those energies, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and just finding that balance within ourselves. And just learning about yourself and your core of what you need, okay? So now that we had that Scorpio full moon, a lot of us have come to that understanding, and we've completed that pattern, okay? I wanted to share this quote since the sun's leaving Cancer and moving into a air sign. Someone had just said this to me the other day, so when I was finding stuff, came across it, so I actually wanted to share. It says air signs are some of the hardest people to pin down, and that's just the way that they like it. I don't agree with that. I do agree that for the past 4 years, I've been very hard to pin down. I've been very hard. I touch and go. I'm here one day, I'm gone the next. I'm here one day, I'm gone the next. I'm here one day, I'm gone the next. But that is because I was trying to find that healthy balance within myself. And I didn't enjoy it. If I did that to you, it's not something that I enjoyed to do. You know, I don't know why whoever wrote this thinks that air signs enjoy that. I didn't. So it's just, I figured out, and how come I actually wanted to share this is because with the Gemini energy, since the sun is moving into the sign of Gemini, I wanted you to know, once you start to feel this, if you're going to get up in your mental thoughts more, of how I balance that energy. So if you are a Cancer, or if you're not someone used to being up in that mental thought, or if you are usually up in your mental thoughts and you don't know how to tap into how you feel, I just want to share like what I did to do that. Okay, so one way that why I was doing the tap and go is I figured out that I need healthy. Right now in my life, that is my goal. I want to do this healing business. I want healthy relationships. I want healthy boundaries. I want healthy connections. And I know not everyone's perfect, and I get that. But if someone's going to come to me in this low vibing negative energy, and they're going to expect me to accept it, that's no longer going to be acceptable in my life. You know, so then I will create a boundary, but I'm also the type of person who will always leave the door open for them to always come back and show me, like, has your energy changed? Because, you know, that's just who I am. As air signs, I think that's what we do. You know, and so that also brings me to the energy that we're going to be experiencing. Is Gemini see the polarity in everything. They can see two sides of every story. We like to communicate, but in our communications, we just don't communicate to talk. At least for me, especially where I'm at now, I'm always considering, how is my communication going to be received? Okay, maybe younger Jenny would have had a sharp tongue, trying to prove a point, trying to get her ego across, you know, always feeling like I was the good one and everyone else was bad, and not realizing my own energy and the effects that I had on others, you know. So now it's just the collective energy is going to start to realize, now that you know, if you've come to that understanding of that peace within yourself and what you need, it's going to be a better clarity of what others need as well. So not only are you seeing yourself clearer, but you're seeing other people clearer too, okay? Which is a really beautiful thing, at least in my life. I'm finding out that a lot of people who have been with me on this journey with the back and the forth and the back and the forth, whether it be family, whether it be friendships, whether it be people that I talk to through work, is now that some of these people I haven't talked to for a while are coming back, and we're creating healthy friendships and healthy bonds, and it's a beautiful thing, because that's all I really want in life. And as a Gemini energy, one thing that this collective energy can gift us at this time is the gift of flow, with the gift of ease. Okay. I know for me personally, if I'm feeling resistance in my life, or if I'm finding that a connection isn't flowing, like back and forth, and even balance of give and take, I'm going to feel resistance in it, and it's going to naturally make me pull back, so that's not healthy. Over giving to someone and not receiving what, and it's not that I have high expectations, just wanting to receive a healthy friendship. And if I'm not going to be able to create that with people or a person or anyone in general, then it's just not the time. So I'm going to surrender and put my self-love first, but also respect the other person, that they are not there yet. So it's just coming to an understanding. And, there's other people who are coming back into my life that we did this touch go, and now we're building beautiful friendships, relationships with my family, I feel are coming together stronger than they were before. So, so with this Gemini energy, make sure that your mental thoughts aren't pulling you out of alignment, or make sure, if you are that Cancer, make sure that your emotional isn't pulling you out of balance. If you're that Earth sign, make sure your Earth things aren't pulling you out of balance. If you're that Fire sign, you're driven by passion, make sure that passion's not actually pulling you out of that, okay? Because your mind is going to be working heavier. Once the sun moves into Gemini, you're going to get a lot of thoughts, so just guide yourself towards healthy. Try to stay in balance the best you can. Make sure that you're using the emotional with the heart center, with what you need, with what others need as well. Okay, so it's just that current energy that is going to be coming up. I think it's going to be a beautiful thing, at least from what I'm experiencing around me. I really enjoy it. I love it. I'm happy that all my friendships are coming back together. One thing that I'm going to say to myself throughout this Gemini energy is that I'm aware of my needs, and I honor myself first as I set healthy boundaries. This has been something that I've been working on, I don't want to cry, since 2016. So if you've been with me along my journey, and I've set those boundaries, and now we're coming back together as healthier, I just want to say that I respect you, and I feel blessed to have had you on my journey. So if you have any questions, or if you want to inbox me, if you want a card reading or anything like that, I also do energy healings, spiritual workshops. All of my information is in the description box below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Everyone have a nice day. Bye.